thick Indian accent that nobody can understand. So here I am. Because I've noticed that we have become very insensitive lately, and that's not acceptable. I mean, to begin with, the name of the candy bar, Payday, should be changed right away. It is very offensive to the people who have never worked in their life, and those who are never planning to work. And where does brownies come from? What about me? The brown people. They have to do something about it. And the shampoo commercial, my God, if you thought about it, the bald people, when they watch that, they want to pull their hair out. There is no hair to pull out. It's not acceptable. Here I am with my wife, married for 42 years. But who is counting? Been in love with the same woman for 42 years. If she finds out, she's going to kill me. So finally I found out the difference between lock-up and lockdown. Lock-up is when you're in police custody. Lockdown when you're in your wife's custody. Most men prefer lock-up to lockdown. I don't know why. Not me. So my wife has been accused of so many things in her life, but never accused of hard work. In fact, her motto in life is, hard work may not kill me, but why take a chance? So, I think most of the women, they take 10 years to transition from age 29 to 30. They go, okay, 29.1, 29.2, 29.2. They lie about their age, but not my wife. She always tells everyone she's 5 years younger than me, and then lies about my age. I call it genius. But that's what she is. When I talk to her, it's like I'm in the game show Jeopardy. If I ask her a question, she asks me a question. I don't understand. I told her, Meena, is it true that the women in this world don't answer a question of yours without asking them themselves? She said, who told you? The British people, I love British people. They are so patriotic about their country. There was a British guy, addressing a large gathering, and he was saying, I was born British, I was raised British, and I will die British. There was an American guy in the audience. He said, hey, whatever happened to ambition, my friend? So this guy from Texas, he had a friend in Britain. So he was explaining to him that, Tom, Texas is so huge and vast that if you start driving in the morning in Texas, in the evening you are still in Texas. He said, well, we got similar cars in Britain too. So this Texan, he had a friend in Canada. The Canadian friend invites him to visit him. He shows around everything that they have in Canada. And the Texan is not impressed. He said, for everything he said, well, I think we got it back home. So finally he takes him to Niagara Falls. He said, I'm sure you don't have this back home. He said, well, maybe not, but I'm sure we got a plumber back home who can fix that leak. The doctors are really noble people. I love them. You know, unlike my friend Tom, he is 80-year-old. He has a problem with his heart. He went to his doc and he said, Doc, I'm going to marry this 20-year-old woman. He said, you can't do that. It can be fatal. He said, who cares? If she dies, she dies. Doctors are the best, I'm telling you. They can see everything that's going to happen. One sick guy, he goes to the doc and he says, Doc, I can't even walk. I have to be in the wheelchair all the time. Do you think you can change it? He said, I will get you back on your feet in no time. And sure he did. The guy had to sell his car to pay his fees. He was back in his feet. But one thing is, never get intercept a doctor who is retired because they got a different set of mind. So this is the retired doctor, he's working in his backyard, he's gardening around, and this new neighbor, he finds out his neighbor is a doctor, so he goes over for free advice. He says, "Doctor, can you help me?" So he said, "Well, I'm retired and I'm working in the backyard, so don't bother me." He said, "But doc, I got such a bad cold, I can't even hear myself coughing." He said, all right. He goes into the medical cabinet, picks up 4 tablets, gives it to the guy. He said, "Take this tablet with a lot of whiskey." He said, "Do you think it will improve my cold?" He said, "No, it will make you cough louder." So, there is a story about Saddam Hussein. He used to get excited very often. So when in 68 or 69, when we landed man on moon, he called the cabinet meeting and he said, "We are better than USA any day. If they can land the man on moon, we can land the man on sun." So they got all petrified. They said, "Sire, we cannot do that. It's too hard on sun." He said, "Doesn't matter. We will land at night." So finally, he's afraid as to when he's going to die. So he goes to an astrologer. He says, "Can you check me out? When am I going to die?" The astrologer looks at his palm of his hand and said, "I can tell you, you are going to die on a Jewish holiday." He said, "But that's okay. But which Jewish holiday? I want to know that." He said, "Well, you don't get it. The day you die will be celebrated as a Jewish holiday." Thank you very much.